What up, everyone? Michael Lawrence here. I know it's been a goddamn while, and I apologize for that. I am sorry. But let me tell you where I've been. This is gonna be a list of excuses, so I'm just gonna get them out of the way. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna Amberlyn read it up a little bit and just give you all the reasons why I haven't filmed a video in over a week. So as many of you know, I had finals last week, so I got that out of the way. And then what happened was, because I'm so hyper focused on those classes, because these classes are extremely important to getting to the nursing program that I want to get into, it just needed a break. Like, my brain needed a break. And so it was Memorial Day weekend. Fortunately, with my job, like, I have weekends off and major holidays off. So pretty much Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I was off. And pretty much there was a barbecue to attend every one of those days. And I enjoy going to barbecues. They're cool and everything. I can't really sit out in the sun that much, really, because I take an antibiotic called Dorex, or it's like doxycycline. I take it because I get really bad cystic acne on my scalp. Like, that's something you may not know about me. And so I have to take it. I take one pill every day, and one of the side effects of that is, like, you're not supposed to go out into the sun, really, because what'll happen is I'll get, like, these really dark, rough patches, like, on my face or skin that's, like, been exposed to the sun for a long time. I don't know, it's fucking weird. But anyway, so yeah, I did that. I watched a lot of children while I was there, because everyone had their kids there, and as the sober person, or, you know, not that these people aren't taking care of their kids, but, like, I think what it is because I don't have children, so, like, in my mind, children are, like, highly fragile beings, and so I'm very, like, super aware, super just, like, what they're doing, because I don't want anything to happen to them. And, like, I think as parents, like, you kind of realize, like, the limitations or whatever of children, but because I'm not one, I get super afraid. So it felt like the entire time, like, I was just like taking care of the kids, like watching the kids, like getting the kids this, da 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 da, all that, which is fine. Like, I don't mind doing that, but, like, I think that's just my personality type, is where I'm just like, I need to make sure these kids are okay, because, like, I don't want anyone's head to get hurt or to start drowning or whatever, because, like, that would make me really fucking sad. So that was pretty much my Memorial Day weekend. And then Tuesday, I have been getting these emails from Spotify being like, oh, if, like, for 99 cents more a month, you can sign up for Hulu, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I had been, like, pushing it off, because it's like, I already have things on Netflix that I watch. I don't really have that much time to be, like, dedicating myself into more shows. But I finally was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking sign up for it, because, like, with my student ID and with my student email, and with the 99 cents a month, it's only like $6 or $7 a month for, like, Spotify Premium and Hulu. So I was like, fuck it, like, that's fucking dirt ass cheap. So I got it, and then I fell into the Handmaid's Tale K-hole, and pretty much that's been my life. Like, I went to work yesterday, and then I came home and watched, like, 7 episodes of The Handmaid's Tale, like, back to back. Like, that show has fucked me up. It is pretty fucking dark. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm watching it, but I am. So, like, that's pretty much where I'm at now. Oh, and my beard is coming in pretty thick right now. I have, like, a few ingrown hairs down here. That's like the biggest, like, thing that sucks about having curly facial hair, is that, like, I get a ton of ingrown hairs, and then when that happens, I don't shave, because then it's like, it fucking hurts, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, that is everything. That I'm caught up. I'm gonna take my petty patch off now. We're caught up now. So I had promised at 1,000 subscribers that I would do a Q&A, or, like, a get to know me, because, like, there are a lot of, I get like questions and stuff like, well, what do you do this, da 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 da, you know, like the typical questions. And I promise I'm not gonna do one of these every 2 weeks when I'm, like, out of content or whatever. I will do one of these maybe once every 3 weeks. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do one of these, like, maybe once a year or so. I don't know. Who knows? Am I gonna be YouTubing in a year? Who fucking knows, right? But yeah, I'm not gonna be putting these out, like, for fucking ever, and I know that the get to know me tag is kind of been done. I don't even know if people really do that shit anymore, but what I figured was I would mix some of the questions that I've gotten on that 1,000 subscriber channel, or 1,000 subscriber YouTube, oh my god, 1,000 subscriber video and mix them in with some like get to know me questions, so that like, because the ones on the comments are a little bit more like personal or whatever, and these ones are a little bit more generic, so I can like kind of riff a little bit better. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, and I also want to say, like, I think I'm almost at 2,500 subscribers, which is fucking crazy. Like, I don't, it's the YouTube, the video of Amberlynn's excuses that I haven't gotten around to making yet video. Like, I mean, I'm glad that people are watching it. Like, that's really dope and everything, but I didn't really think that a lot of people would watch it. Like, it still blows my mind when, like, people comment on my stuff, or people, or I see the views go up, or I see my subscriber count increasing every day. Like, I don't know, it's just, maybe I'm highly critical of myself, and so like I just can't, I'm just in disbelief all the time, or like, I don't know, it blows my mind, and I'll say this forever, like, I'm very grateful. Like, I think I'm in just disbelief. I can't even speak. Like, let that just prove my point, right? So anyway, let's get into these questions and these get to know me whatever thingies that I pulled up on my phone. The first question I want to answer is from Sunny Days. They write, "Congratulations on 1,000. I really enjoy your videos. Your sense of humor is great, and I'm petty right there with you. LOL." Yeah, we all petty. I like being petty. I like petty people. It's easy to be with the ammo Amber provides. It's easy to be with the ammo Amber provides, though. True that. I look forward to getting to know you better. I'm not sure if you've mentioned before or not, but my question is, what are you going to school for? You're looking extra fresher, by the way. Oh, thank you. So the school thing is like a whole thing. So let me just like break it down for everyone, right? So I'm 28 years old, obviously, right? So like most people would probably be done with school or whatever. I don't want to get into like everything, but like my mom was incredibly spiteful when I was in high school because I moved out when I was 16 because I was over the abuse that I was getting. And I moved in with my grandma, and a part of her getting back at me was to like make it so that I wasn't able to go away to school, which really sucked because I worked really hard in high school to get good grades. And I graduated like with a 3.9, like, and I took like AP, I did all the SATs, the SAT subject test, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I don't know if it's the same, or I'm pretty sure it's still very similar, but like in order to apply for UC schools and Cal States in California, you have to have a FAFSA filled out. And in order to have a FAFSA filled out, because my mother was a single mother, like a single parent, I don't know my dad, she refused to give me any of her tax information. And because I'm a minor, like, I can't fill out the FAFSA. So like I like begged her to fill out the FAFSA, and she just wouldn't do it. So I pretty much was regulated to go into community college, which is not, I don't knock community college, like it's a thing. So I went to community college, but I was like deep in my depression. I became like a hardcore stoner, and like my anxiety got really bad, and so I just stopped going to school and I just worked. But recently, in the past year and a half, like ever since I've started to lose weight, I've been going back to school, which is like kind of a big deal for me because I do have a lot of social anxiety, but like it's a lot better now. Like I can do a lot of things now. So I've worked the steps with my therapist and all that good stuff, and I'm going to say 100% recovery because I think anxiety is something I'm going to always have to deal with, but I'm a lot better. And so I went back to school, and I originally was going back to school to become a speech pathologist, and I took all of my like speaking classes, all my communication classes, and then in the semester before I was going to get ready to transfer, I changed my mind and I wanted to become a registered nurse. So now a lot of those classes, like if I did a Venn diagram of like communications and like nursing, it'd be like maybe this like would overlap, if that makes sense. Because in order to become a nurse, you need way more science and math. Like I have to take some anatomy classes, I have to take a microbiology class still, and I have to take a developmental psychology class, and then I have to take these like health science classes still. So what that did was it set me back, but I have decided that I want to get my BSN. I want to get a bachelor's of science in nursing. Like that's my goal. The nursing programs in California, especially in Southern California, are extremely impacted and they're extremely competitive. So when I'm in class or when sessions start or whatever, like I get really hyper focused because like this is my future, and so like I have to do well, I have to score well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to school for now. It was speech pathology and now it's nursing. I just think there's just more options available with the BSN, and I would like to go to grad school to become like a nurse practitioner of some kind, especially with Obamacare. Nurse practitioners are able to do way more now than they used to be able to do. Like I would love to open my own office and just like see patients regularly and just, you know, like just be like a general like an internist almost, but like not have to go to medical school, because going to medical school would take for fucking ever. Like, do I think I could probably go to medical school if I really wanted to? Like, yeah, like if I buckled down and like, but I would be like 40 years old by the time I'd be able to be a doctor, and just like that's not what I'm here for. And like honestly, I want to be a nurse. I like the culture of nursing. I like what nurses do. That's more inclined to what the kind of healing I want to do. That's what I more adapt to. So I do have a heart. I know that like it may seem that I don't have a heart when I'm being petty, but I do have a heart and I do care for people. Like, and I do think that originally like my interest in Amber came out of a place of caring for her, like not like on a personal level or whatever, but like on a human level. But then she exposed herself for being a garbage human being. So then I kind of stopped caring. So yeah, that's that. Are you named after anyone? I am named after my grandpa. My first name comes from my grandpa on my maternal side. And then my dad came up with my middle name, Lawrence. So he really liked the name Lawrence. I'm very glad. I mean, I don't have anything against the name Lawrence, but I don't feel like a Lawrence. So I'm very happy that my mom won and my name's Michael. When was the last time you cried? I cried in Flagstaff. Like if you watch that video, like I talk about how I cried all the fucking time when I was there. But yeah. Do you have kids? Hell no. I don't have any kids. Thank God. I wouldn't be able to afford them. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? I think I would be. I think that like I don't know, I guess it'd be yeah, I would be, because my best friend is we're very similar. So like we would be friends, like we'd kick it, like it is what it is. Red Dre says, I know you said leave questions, lol, but I'm an entitled ratchet, so instead I'm gonna leave a request. I'd really love day-to-day vlogs. P.S. I think Amber blocked Fan Berlin, the person who wrote the short stories on her channel, out of her mod. The shy, quieter gamer deletes them, as they do all of my comments. Well, that's dumb that they delete those comments, because those fucking comments are fucking gold. Those short stories were fucking amazing. I think I screenshotted some of them, so I may talk about them or something, or I may be able to find them. I don't know. I have a lot of friends that keep stuff like that. But anyway, day-to-day vlogs. I lead an extremely boring life. I'm gonna like put that out there. Like I either go to work, go to school, or come home, and then like that's pretty much it. Like, and I'm not gonna like see there's things like that like I just won't do, I think, in front of the camera, and there's things that like I like to keep a little bit more private, because it's just, I don't know, like there are parts of my personality that I'm okay with being scrutinized, and then there's probably parts of my personality that I'm probably not. Like, and I mean, everyone's sensitive to a degree. Like, I think that's always been kind of one of my biggest like wondering things with Amber, is like she claims to be so sensitive to like what people say or whatever, but like you have full control over your edit. So like you can like show what you want to show and show what you don't want to show. Her problem is that she lies a lot and she can't keep up with her lies. So, I mean, I don't know. Day-to-day vlogs, I tried to do that. I also tried to do that in Flagstaff. You have to have a certain level of lack of self-awareness to vlog like that in public. I feel I'm already a 6'6" black man roaming around the streets with my fucking marble phone case. Like, you know, it's just a lot already. Like, to add me going and talking in front of a camera, like in public, like I don't know if I could do that. If I were to do that, it would only be for things like occasions or things that are happening, like events. So like I'm going on a cruise to Mexico towards the end of June, like a 4-day cruise. I don't know, my friends and I were like, let's go on a cruise to Mexico, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's go. And thinking back, like, I might be able to eat shit when I'm there, but whatever, we're going to Mexico, and I'm just gonna get me some chicle. I'll probably vlog when I'm there. I'll find a way to vlog while I'm there. So like things like that, like I'll vlog that. Also, none of my friends like in real life really, I don't think they want to be on a vlog channel. So like I don't, like I'm not gonna just record people without their permission. I'm not gonna do like Amber Lynn status shit. So anyway, let's answer some more of these questions. Use sarcasm a lot. Never use sarcasm. What was the first thing you noticed about people? The first thing I noticed about people probably is, this is a hard one. What do I fucking like when I look at people first? I'm incredibly, let's be real, I think most of us are superficial and we look at people's looks first or whatever. I'm also a really big, like, I really like butts. Like, so if someone has a nice butt, be it man, woman, whatever, like, I'm here for it. So, yeah, maybe I'll look at butts first or whatever. Because I feel like having a nice butt says a lot about the person. Does it? I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking stupid. Do you have any special talents? I played the saxophone for 12 years. I was in a jazz band. That was like my thing. I really liked the saxophone. I was originally going to go away to school for music, and then I realized that you're poor when you do that, and I don't feel like being poor. So I have friends that have gone on to do that, and they play in orchestras, and they're still living hand to mouth. And there's not a lot of jobs out there. It's like super highly competitive. There's very few like spaces, and everyone can play an instrument apparently. So. Do you have any pets? I have 2 pets. I have a dog named Monkey who smells like Fritos, Monk for short, and then I have a cat. He's like a tuxedo cat, and his name is Moose. Apparently, I like to name my animals after other animals. I don't know. And I also like the letter M, because they're both M names, but I don't know. I really like the name Monkey for a dog. I don't know why, and I feel like naming your cat Moose. There is a cat on My Cat from Hell named Moose who looks just like my cat. And I was like, see, I'm not the only one. It's a trend. We're starting trends here. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to a very eclectic range of music. My mother, when we were growing up, she listened to a lot of Motown. So we listened to like a lot of like Diana Ross and The Temptations and like Al Green, stuff like that. And then she would also listen to country music. So like we listened to a lot of Dixie Chicks and a lot of Shania Twain and a lot of Tim McGraw. Like, so we listened to a lot of that stuff. And then she would listen, like, I remember there was a good year where like she listened to the No Doubt Tragic Kingdom album on fucking repeat in her little Honda Civic for about a fucking year. Like, we listened to that album so much. So like that has greatly influenced my musical taste now. Like, I listen to, like, right now I listen to like Charlotte Lawrence, or I'll listen to The Big Wild, or I listen to Casey Musgraves, or I'll listen to EDM. I really like Tritonal. I really like Kygo. I would say one of my guiltiest pleasures right now in music is I listen to a lot of K-pop. And I know that like I'm not like a super fan of K-pop or whatever, but I really do enjoy it because I love their unapologetic pop sound. Like, they're very unapologetic with the way that they sound when they're pop. And American pop music especially, doesn't really do that. I feel like they think that they're, like, doing something, like, they're remolding the wheel or something. And it's like, bitch, you're just doing pop music. Like, I grew up in the era of Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and, like, boy bands. And so, like, that's the kind of pop music that, like, my ear has been tuned to like. And so I feel like K-pop gives me that. And then also with K-pop, when I'm doing work, or I'm doing homework, or I'm listening to lectures, because I record my lectures and then I listen to them again, I'll like listen to K-pop in the background. And because it's not in English and I don't understand what the fuck they're saying, I don't sit there and try to like parse the words out. So like that works for me. So yeah, that's the kind of music I listen to. Let's see. Jessica Davis asked, do you watch the Chantel show? I have seen some of her videos because of like my friends or whatever. They've posted them. They posted screenshots or whatever. How do I say it? I don't want my video to get struck down because I know that she likes to do that. I know she tried to do that with that Zachary Michael guy, who we follow each other on Twitter, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, I don't like her. So I don't know. I'm not gonna invest myself in someone like that or whatever, like to get to know that person or know her fucking backstory or whatever, because I just don't really care. she bothers me, I guess. So I've seen 2 or 3 episodes. It's like episodes of my Secret of My Life. I've seen 2 or 3 videos of hers, and then like one of them was like pretty much her being, I don't know, it was her weigh-ins, or I don't know why anyone would want to do any of that stuff online. So like I don't know, it's fucking weird. And then I saw 2 of her mukbangs, and I was like, cool, another morbidly obese woman sitting in her car eating breakfast burritos. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna fall down that K-hole, so I just don't really watch her. Do you have any siblings? I don't have any other full siblings. My dad has 2 children. Half sister who unfortunately she passed away. She had sickle cell. And then I have a younger brother named Taylor, but I don't know him really. So like I don't know either of them. I don't know my dad. Like I think I've met him 3 times in my entire life. So yeah. Yeah, that's that. How many countries have you visited? 2. Mexico and here. That, I mean, well, I guess I guess the United States isn't a visit. So 1, I've only been to Mexico. I would love to go to other countries. My dream would be to go to just tour the Asian countries, the Southeast Asian countries. I would love to go to like Japan and like go to fucking Thailand and go to fucking South Korea. Like that would be a dream of mine, mostly because I love their food. Oh, here's one. What's your favorite food? So many of you know that I love Chipotle. I love Chipotle before surgery and after Chipotle. So I'm not gonna like say that my favorite food is Chipotle, because I feel like that's almost just a staple in my diet. I go to Chipotle at least once a week. Right now, my favorite, just because I'm craving it and I haven't been able to like really eat it, but I saw a video of this certain thing online and I found out that a sushi restaurant near here does it. I'm gonna say sushi, and it's because they have this thing at the sushi restaurant that is near here called the Gorilla Brain, and it's essentially just because a part of like gastric bypass and stuff is like you can't really eat rice. I've tried to eat rice, it does not feel good. Don't do it. For any of you out there that have had weight loss surgery and you're thinking about eating rice, just don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. Okay? It's called, the thing at the restaurant's called a Gorilla Brain, and essentially what it is that they get an avocado, they cut it in half, and they fill it with like tuna and crab meat, and then they lightly batter it in tempura, and then they deep fry it, and then that's like and they serve it with like sauces and stuff. So I want to try that because like I can't really eat rice, and so and I don't like cucumber. Like a lot of people are like, oh, get like cucumber sushi. I don't fucking like raw cucumber, okay? I don't like it. I'm not eating it. Okay? So yeah. I want to try that. So that's like, and sushi before surgery was one of my favorite. I would go to sushi like multiple times a week. Like, and I would get like cheap sushi from like Albertsons and stuff like that because like I don't give a fuck. But I love sushi. This is from Twitter. This is like from Emily Farley. She says, got my headphones, fixing to load up a weight loss success story in progress and get some shit done. I would love to see some cooking videos from you, like real ones, not parodies. Yeah, okay, so I did that Amberlyn Reed cooking parody tutorial or whatever. I'm not that big of a cook, to be real. Before surgery, I did HelloFresh, like the meal delivery place, and I kept all those cards with all of the recipes on them and all the ingredients and everything, because I was like, these are fucking brilliant, and they're like 6-step, and they have everything on a card, and there's visual aids, everything I need in cooking, because I'm not that great of a cook. And so I think why she was saying this is because I posted a picture of like some food that I made, and I just followed a HelloFresh recipe. That's all I did. Like I just went to the store and like got the stuff, and that came home, made it real quick, and that was it. So like, I mean, I could make some cooking videos, I guess. One thing for sure is I'm never gonna eat on camera. Like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna play into that trope of fat people eating on camera. I'm just not doing it. Like, I also hate the way eating sounds. Like, I know there's like ASMR videos and like that's really big and people love that shit. Eating noises are one of my biggest pet peeves. So like, I'm not gonna make a video and have to physically, because I'll have to edit the video and sit there hearing me chew. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. So if you think I'm gonna do mukbangs or whatever, like, it's not happening. I'm not doing it on this channel. It'll never fucking happen. The only way that you guys will find me eating online is if one of my friends fucking records me without my knowledge, and they better post it before I break their phone. So yeah, that's that. All right. So next question. What sports do you play? Have you played? I was really big into sports when I was growing up. I played soccer, basketball, football. I played football in high school. I played tennis. I was really good at basketball and football, obviously because of my size, right? So yeah, so I did some sports. How many girlfriends, boyfriends have you had? 2. I've had 2 real boyfriends. And they weren't very long. They were like maybe 4 or 5 months each. One of them was considerably older than I was, and that was like very interesting. Well, not considerably. I don't know. I was 22. He was 38. Yeah, he was 38. So he was 16 years older than I was. But it was cool. I mean, we got along for the most part until like he tried to tell me what to do, and I was like, no, dad. Ooh. That's what it felt like to me. So I was like, I don't want to do all that. So yeah. It just wasn't gonna work out. Let's see. Ida Adam asked, my question, do you think the screenshots that Cunt got are from a legit source? Do you think Amber is abusive off camera to her girlfriends, disrespectful to host, aka laughing about Destiny's mom's miscarriage? Okay. So I don't know what screenshots you're referring to. I don't know if they're the ones that Eric was sending or something. I don't fucking know. I take all of that shit with a big grain of salt, unless it's like directly from one of their accounts, and like, I don't know. I think the content of what was in them are probably truer to like real life. Do you think Amber is abusive off camera to her girlfriends, disrespectful to hosts? Yeah, because she's abusive on camera. Like, I don't think she's hitting them on camera, but like she's mentally and emotionally abusive to them on camera. Like, she's an emotional terrorist. So like, you know, she's probably way worse off camera. Like, what's that? There's that one video that Cup posted where you like hear her pounding on a wall, like trying to get in or something, or like trying to like Becky comes in like kind of upset and like throws the groceries down on the thing, and like you hear a door slam behind her, and then you hear Amber waddling up behind her or behind the camera while Eric is filming, and then you just hear pounding on a wall, and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like can't be left alone. Like, it's, I don't know. And like laughing about Destiny's mom's miscarriage, she's a sick bitch. I mean, I don't know. I know people get upset when I call Amber a bitch. I call a lot of people bitch, but like, that is what it is. But like, Amber is a sick fucking bitch. She only cares about herself. So yeah. Deja Vu asked, can you talk about how you're trying to lose weight? Well, I mean, I kind of talked about it in my Why I Had Bariatric Surgery Twice video. The way I'm losing weight, right? I had surgery. I watch what I eat for the most part. I'm very diligent about, like, I don't count calories because there's no way I'm going to get to my calorie count. I count my protein. I make sure I get my 80 grams of protein a day. Luckily, I drink a protein drink and eat like a Premier... Is it a Premier Protein bar? No, it's not. I eat a protein bar. I can't think of the name right now. I showed them in the things I use to lose weight video. I eat one of those a day and drink one of those Premier Proteins a day, and that gets me up to like 50 grams, and then it's pretty easy to get the last 30 grams of protein in through like chicken and shrimp and stuff like that. So that's what I do, and then where I live, there's a giant hill, and so I walk up and down the hill as well as walk the dog, and then I do lunges and stuff. But it's starting to get really fucking hot where I live. Even in the morning, like at 6 in the morning, it's already like 95 degrees outside, and it's just unbearable. Like, even Monk doesn't even want to go outside and walk. Like, we barely walk around the corner, and he's like, I'm fucking over it. It's fucking hot. So, I'm going to be getting a gym. Oh, yeah, he barely wants to walk around the corner. So yeah, I'm getting a gym membership, Planet Fitness, and like that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing with that. Like, hopefully that works out. I do need to start adding like free weights and stuff like that, because doing like band training and all that stuff, like I need to start building muscle mass. My bat wings are getting worse, so like I need to start building muscle, especially if I want to get to the skin loss surgery, because I need to get rid of as much body fat as possible. And then let's finish it off with like 2 more of these questions, and then we will end it up. So who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Surprisingly, this is gonna be, I don't know if this is gonna be surprising to anyone or whatever, but like I don't really follow a lot of drama channels or whatever. The one channel I really enjoy watching is Funhouse. They're like a video game comedy channel or whatever. Like I watch them like every day. I watch, there's this weight loss, she's not, I don't know if she's a weight loss channel or whatever, but like she's done weight loss stuff. Her name's Clucy L. She had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery, and I think she's like 35,000 subscribers or something, but she's super dope. The way she does her vlogs are super interesting. If you want to see someone who's successful in weight loss and is a dope person with a dope personality, Clucy L, like that, I'll link her in the bottom or whatever. She's super cool. I really like Steve Sunyati or Sanjan. I don't really know how to say her last name. She's super cool. Who else do I like to listen to or watch? I watch like some of the big ones too, like Sophia. I like watch her. I watch Simply Nailogical. I watch beauty gurus. I too, even though I don't wear makeup or whatever, like I watch Manny anyway, just for the simple fact that I find him very attractive. I watch Jeffree Star because he's hilarious and his personality is, he's the type of petty that I am, I think. Who else do I watch? I also watch like Joe Rogan's podcasts on there sometimes. I don't watch everything he posts on there because I don't like a lot of his guests, but like I do watch a lot of his podcasts. Things that I can play in the background and do other things are my like thing that I love. So like that's, you know, so Joe Rogan podcast or like Your Mom's House podcast, YouTube videos, I watch those a lot. And then the last question on here is, what phone do you have, iOS versus Android? I have an Android phone, so I have a Samsung S8 Plus or whatever. I used to have iPhone. I had an iPhone 6 Plus, I think. Yeah, I had an iPhone 6 Plus, and then after that, I switched to Samsung because I was just kind of over the iOS or whatever. I wanted something with more customability, that I could customize. I don't know. That I could customize more. And so I went with the Samsung. I had a Pixel XL and I broke it. I shattered into a million little fucking pieces, and I had gotten that during the big pre-order rush or whatever, and so I broke it within a week of having it, and I went back to the store and I was like, I broke my phone, and they're like, look, this is what the deal is. We don't have any Pixels, and we're not gonna have them for a while. And they were like, we can give you a regular Pixel and give you a discount, or like give you some money back towards your bill or whatever. And I was like, I don't want that. I don't like small phones. I'm a big person. I want a big phone. And so they're like, well, we can give you an S8 Plus. And so I switched it over, and I think they gave me like $100 back or something for an S8 Plus. So yeah, that was like, so now I have this and I really like it. And I have a Gear S2, like a watch that you see me wear sometimes. So I really enjoy it, and I don't think I'll ever go back to iPhone. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. I talked for fucking ever. I answered some questions. Hopefully this like helped you get to know me more on a personal level, like some of my thoughts on things and my opinions and my personality and some of my history. If you enjoyed watching this, please like and subscribe. Until next time, toodles.